everyone, Warhammer here, back in our Teclis rework campaign, the Tides of Torment DLC update. We've been having a great time as Teclis. Last episode we had some pretty tough battles. That one against the Dreadfleet and Count Noctis was quite a doozy. So we've marched back into friendly territory to recover a little bit. We've also unlocked our second quest battle for the Sword of Teclis, which we can do in a little bit once our army's healed up a little bit more. But we were eventually going to go north, start to help against the Dark Elves and Nakari, which Nakari looks like he's being quite a threat, actually. But down in the south, back in the Southlands, we have pretty much wiped out the Skaven. They have just one army left with no settlements. I was going to say no faction, but no, they're a faction. So we just have to wipe them out. Unfortunately, they're probably going to take the Caverns of Sotek. So I might as well just cancel this so we don't waste that money there. And we're getting a rebellion here at the Temple of No Gold, but we've got a level 18 Archmage of the Lore of High Magic right off the bat because of bonuses from the White Tower, so that's pretty amazing. But this Lord will come back. We'll start to take this territory back. Fight Tzeentch and get our, the scroll? What's our... For one more of our items for Teclis, the Scroll of Hoeth. We need one more battle against Tzeentch. But for Teclis, yeah, he's just going to replenish. These two are going to move south with the rebellions. We don't have enough scrolls of knowledge to, I think, get something else quite yet. We filled out this completely to get the max recruit rank because this is going to benefit our lore masters and any new mismages we recruit, so it's going to be awesome. But I think for now, I think we save. Try to get some more mages so we can pump up our Scroll of Knowledge production. And that should be it. We're just trying to work towards getting CARADRYAN. We need 4 more Phoenix units. We don't have the ability to recruit them yet, but we'll build them in just a few turns once we get this completed. For having the amount of units we do, we're actually making a fair amount of money. It's quite a 180 from Teclis before the patch, where now that you can actually get territory back on Ulthuan, you can establish trade with a bunch of people, so you're not dirt poor the entire time. Kind of a nice change. I still like that you can keep the territory down there and have difficult and fun battles in that area. But having a little bit more flexibility with Teclis is great. I really, really love it.
You require the wisdom of a great mage?
Defensive Alliance. I probably don't need it. We're just trying to build up our... Yeah, I'm going to say, good thing we canceled that. We're just trying to build up our influence so that we can get Tyrion confederated. Unfortunately, our seats were taken. But once we get attained to tier 3, it can no longer be taken from us, which will be really nice. So we just have to pay 40 to steal it back, and then we need another 150 to finish off the patronage there. Ooh, we lose favor of the Phoenix King. Okay, but Teclis.
Don't be a fool. Your wit and wisdom will be a welcome.
Say, are we close to confederating any of the smaller factions?
Of the Phoenix Court. Now, your word shall reach the Phoenix
Making an alliance with you. Actually, will you do anything else if
I bid you welcome, traveler.
Nope.
What would you wish to discuss? Your will is done.
This will give us positive relations.
Lady of Ulthuan have a
And
proposal
Tyrnok I don't
for
really
the
care
Asura.
about.
How delightful.
Is there any new trade agreements or things we can take? Not really. But for our patronage of the realms, actually, we can get a confederation with Aislinn if we take 2 more Elven colony settlements. And for what I remember, Arnheim is definitely one of them. And I don't remember where the other closest one is. I know... Well, I know a lot of Bretonnia used to be high elven stuff, but I don't know if any of them actually have the marker to be an elven colony. Like Bordello, I think should be, but maybe our closest one is like somewhere down here or something. We got one, Arnheim. Oh, actually, I do know there's some up here. But it's kind of far away, so we'll worry about that later. Yeah, Teclis. Now that we are allied, we'll be able to replenish in their territory. So we're going to move in channeling stance, keep our Winds of Magic high. Chase down the Dread Fleet, take out Nakari. Ooh, you take the Unicorn Gate.
High Priestess, I wield
Okay.
the winds.
Well, let's move down south. It's a High Elf Rebellion. We'll march so we can take it out right away. Crap, actually, we're just barely out of range if we march to support. So because of that,
Ready yourselves.
we're just going to come out and channel once again.
The maiden's benediction.
We can hold off
I wield the
any
winds.
attack there most likely. Let's spend some money here and start upgrading it though. Fortress of Dawn. We want to upgrade this port because this will let us recruit Mist Mages. So that costs 4,200. Not going to upgrade Dawn's Light. Calidor. This is probably safe. But I think we just save our growth and get Val's Anvil to tier 3. I think that's a better choice. Aetane. Trying to Masurian. This will just give us more control and a little bit more income. Yeah, I think if we don't have a battle next turn right away, we can do the quest battle for the Sword of Teclis. You're just holding down the fort.
Only a fool underestimates his
No, we don't want a peace treaty with Noctilus. Eventually we'll have to take the Galleon's Graveyard, but not right now.
small schemes are...
Oh, our declaration by Bloody Hands. Okay. They're pretty far away from us, so I'm not super worried about that. You have this High Elf Rebellion to deal with. What?
Master of high magic.
Transferred settlement again?
Archmage.
Oh my goodness, I freaking hate that.
Supreme.
And because of that, we lose our replenishment as well. Oh man, that's pissing me off.
High elven archmage.
Okay, but we have to deal with this
Led by the
first.
winds.
I'm actually going to have this Lord lead the attack since she'll get a little bit more experience, especially if we put in their latest blessing.
Strike them.
Ooh, close victory. I feel like this should be harder.
Alt one prevails. Asurya
Still took quite a bit of damage though.
Perhaps their master values.
Yeah, that freaking sucks.
No limit to my power.
Oh my goodness, that's such a pain.
In purest form.
No, I can't replenish right here anymore.
High magic.
Okay, we will
Weaver of spells.
just have to push in.
Full speed, Asur.
Ooh.
Asur sorcerer.
I was thinking about just consolidating these guys into a single
Even
force, but
archmages sleep.
because this is an Archmage of the Lore of Life, I feel like that's going to be a big issue if we don't have healing for all these units. You should be able to make it there and besiege this next turn.
High mage.
Can I
Poet's
do anything in one turn? Global recruitment? Let's get some spearmen.
Trained by the White Tower.
Teclis, we can do his quest battle. Where do we put our next skill point? Spirit Leech?
There is no limit to
We'll
my
get
power.
right up to
I will
the
help you.
edge of our allies' territory. And then do the battle.
Your word is my command.
This battle is usually not too bad, but it can be a problem if you get stuff shot to death by all the Dark Shards.
I see the Witch King's armies, but not Malekith himself. They say he is scared of me, that he worries about a prophecy foretelling his doom by a magic wielder of male aspect. Perhaps he cowers on his black arm. Do not show these fallen kin mercy, for they have never shown us any. For Lilith, for the Phoenix Throne, for Alt-One!
We are defending Val's Anvil, Shrine of the Maker God. This is where all the best elven magical weapons and armor, and a lot of other stuff were forged here during the time of Venerian. It is one of the Hive's most sacred places. It's pretty cool, so we're defending it from Malekith. He's going to send a lot of units at us. This quest battle actually can be quite difficult. They throw a lot of good units at us. First wave is just Bleak Swords and Dread Spears, with some Dark Shards for support and Witch Elves. The second one is pretty heavy duty. Black Corsairs for the anti-infantry, 2 units of Blackguard along with some Executioners and more armor piercing, and Shades actually, which are big nuisance. So we're just trying to buy our frontline time with Teclis and our Noble running out for our frontline to get into position. And there comes a Chain Lightning which absolutely shreks all these Dark Elf infantry along with the Flock of Doom coming down. Bolt Thrower getting some multi-shot into these Dark Shards while our Phoenix was trying to come around and get on top of them before it got shot too much, but it took a big volley actually, probably like 700 health, and that's even with a 10% ward save from Attuned to Magic, so that was like a big burst. But Lore Master leading the defense on this side, taking on some Dread Spears. We have our spears up front, the ship's company in the back, along with our Tyrannuk Chariots and the Sword Masters. But Teclis did his job holding back the Dread Spears for a little bit, but we don't want him to take too much damage. It looks like we routed off most of the Dark Shards for now, although one is going to start coming back. But the Tyrannuk Chariots actually managed to get out, try to chase off some of these units, keep them coming back, but in the meantime, the Witch Elves get on top. Witch Elves are actually one of my favorite units. They're very, very cool. So in the lore, they're actually really, really awesome, but in game, they can actually shred things like Spearmen and stuff that's lower armor. So they have a big bonus with infantry, Frenzy, and then when Murderous Mastery goes off along with the Witch Brew, they can just shred anything they get their hands on. So we're trying to send some units out to help Teclis a little bit. Our Cart Phoenix came back. Now we got a Hydra coming in, which can be very, very nasty. It's a regenerating monster with some breath attacks, so we are going to focus it down with everything we got and try to pin it in place before it can actually get that breath attack off. Hopefully route it before it gets any value. Teclis did take a fair amount of damage from those Witch Elves though. But our Lord Master and our Noble helping out. Tyrannuk Chariots getting some good value, wiping these guys out, but I didn't realize playing it that we actually had Shades on the enemy team, so they are getting free shots over here because they were hidden for a while. Okay, the Hydra does move forward, but does not get a breath attack off, and it's just about to go down. For us, they're trying to shoot into my Sword Masters a little bit, but we're just trying to use our magic to deal with all this super heavy infantry early. Here comes Malekith along with a Dreadlord with a crossbow. Yeah, those Tyrannuk Chariots took quite a beating from the Shades. Earthblood going down from our Lore Master, trying to keep our front line healthy. Teclis, 354 kills already. Pretty awesome. And almost 4,000 value. But the Dark Shards have started to target down the Sword Masters. We're going to move them into combat. So we get some additional shielding from the ship's company and Spearmen. Phoenix coming nearby just to provide that Blizzard Aura. Debuff all these guys because the Blackguard are actually putting quite a hurt on our Noble. Not our Noble, our Lore Master. Noble's over here fighting. I guess he's fighting ones too. Malekith, we're trying to pin him in place right as Murderous Master goes down. We actually net him right before he gets his charge off. So we're going to try to take him out as soon as we can. Use the Phoenix just to try to slow him down a little bit more. Because that chill wind actually did a lot of damage on our Spearmen. Our chariots are nowhere in the back, but reinforcements from our twin Tyrion have arrived. Lots of cavalry, Dragon Princes, Silver Helms, and some Illyrian Reavers somewhere. But our front line is taking quite a beating. Noble, half health, just about losing his leadership though. And there's another Chillin doing big damage. Malekith trying to team up with the Harpies to shut down some of my archers. But I think we actually got him to where he may just rout pretty soon. I guess he's just holding on just barely as he's chasing our Frostheart Phoenix. But he's getting debuffed by the Aura. Teclis gonna come in. Just try to get a charge off to break his leadership. Front line of the Dark Elves still holding up very, very strong. Murderous Prowess still active on the Blackguard, so they're getting that massive melee attack bonus along with boosting their damage. So they're just able to mulch through our stuff. Even the Sword Masters having a hard time. Which they've been fighting some pretty good units, but they lost over half their models trying to trade with the Hargoneth Executioners and the Blackguard. But Tyrion is doing some work and trying to mop up the stuff in the back, but we still have a lot to worry about. But with Malekith out of the question right now, with the Phoenix chasing him off, Teclis can come back and focus more on these units, but we do have some routed Blackrock Corsairs who are coming back and getting to our backline, so hopefully I catch that. Sword Masters, we have healed a little bit, and they'll go take care of those Blackrock Corsairs. This will be an easy matchup for them, actually. I'll shred these guys. Blackrock Corsairs have 80 armor, though. They're no slouch. Oh, Earthblood coming down from our Lore Master Tyrion going after and bullying the Dreadlord, who we're trying to shoot with our Eagle-Claw Bolt Thrower, but our Noble finally comes back after taking a lot of damage. Teclis just trying to do his best to use magic to keep our stuff healthy. See if we can get a big spell right here, though. With Boundfire Convocation. Hopefully that's enough to finish off all this elite units. Which, pretty close, actually. Routes, most units may give us the match route and the victory. These Cold One Dread Knights, it looks like, are the only thing holding on still. That one back there also. They just do not want to give up. War Master, 104 kills. A lot of value from healing, though. Trying to throw some regrowth down on our Phoenix, get it back up to a more sustainable HP. But I think we finally got the victory once these final units get shattered for good. But man, it was quite a doozy. We took quite a bit of damage. It's worth it. We have the Sword of Teclis now. And I don't know if Dark Elves got some like multiplayer changes, like for balance as far as stats, because that felt way more difficult than previous times I've tried this. So we took quite a bit of damage. Rank 18, sweet. Let's take the... And we really need to heal after that. We took way more damage than I thought we would. Ooh, and Teclis is on his Phoenix.
To my power.
We have the Sword of Teclis now, so that's going to make Chain Lightning way cheaper. Okay, with his skill points. Manifold Sorcery, reduce the ones of magic cost. That's definitely needed. And... Save. Defense. I like the ward save. Lord Master I thought was tankier, but I guess we haven't spent any of his
A
points in
wise
combat
mage
skills
does
yet.
not limit himself.
Okay, Spirit Leech is done. I think we'll get maybe Life Leeching after this. Maybe we don't even need it right now. We'll start going down to combat skills. Noble hit level 10. Awesome, so we can get one of these. Diplomatic relations with high elves. Income from trade is always amazing. Entertainment buildings are great. These are the ones that provide public order. Man's Affairs gives us income from ports and relations with the Empire. Income from industry. Okay, this is the one we want. And replenish troops, because we need to get Teclis back up to full as soon as possible.
Yes.
Fire Mage. We're not at the, so we're not even close to our max yet. Let's get Evasion just for the extra melee stats. And do Focused Mind.
High Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Okay, but for influence and patronage of the realms, yes. Okay, a chain is vacant. This gives leadership bonuses for you. Sure, why not? Oh, so that's annoying. So even though we spent the influence here earlier, we have to get it to rank 3 in order to keep it. If you lose it, then you have to build all the way back up. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, we're going to save our growth probably to get Ball's Anvil to tier 3. I think I said that before. Dawn's Landing, we'll have enough income to get this built up. Okay, with greenskins, I should probably get a few more units. We'll just get Ship's Company for now. Because they're the cheapest, we can get more archers and spearmen eventually. Yeah, this freaking pisses me off though. Alright, we'll just get the public order and stuff. Any new trade? Nope. Hey, CARADRYAN, we're coming for you. I'm trying to get you this episode. Oh, but Zinch is so annoying, Kairos. Why do you have to be this way? Oh, okay. I guess we're declaring war on Nakari right away. Steady hands. Okay, good thing we're not at war with Kairos yet, because I want to take out the Skaven first. Oh man, losing that
I can spare you a little
province
time.
capital is so like massively irritating. Okay, Scourge of Cain got destroyed. Do we have enough movement range? Yes, we do.
Bring them doom.
Okay, we just need to wipe out these Skaven for good.
They'll suffer the mighty suffering.
You're probably gonna have to march to make it there,
Do not tarry.
but we can transfer the units into this army, hopefully.
Trained by
That
the
way they
white
don't start the
power.
battle with tired vigor. No!
Death sends us beyond even
We're
quiet.
just shy. That's so annoying. Man, our luck is being terrible right now.
Order of Belshazzar.
Okay, start building up the port so we can get mist mages. Let's start building the garrison here. Oh, actually, what does this do? So it will give us Winds of Magic Power Reserve +5 for turn. I really, really like that. And chance of Winds of Magic increasing. It costs 5,100. Does it give us anything in the garrison? Gives us a Swordmaster. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Protecting Althwan.
For you, let's get
Time
bonuses
for
for
action.
melee if we're gonna have to fight Zinch.
Peace and strength.
Teclis. Let's wipe out this Dreadfleet
Lily.
army.
Hear me.
Right. Did they take this one too? They did take that one too. Okay. Luckily, that's just kind of crap.
My powers are needed here.
Still take a lot of damage. Take the heal. Because I have to be careful with Nakari. Can I make it to the Unicorn Gate? I can. Okay. Hopefully the garrison isn't built up. I'm just going to auto-resolve that one as well. I don't need to fight that. I don't... do I want to loot this? I'm actually fine looting this because it's tier 1 anyway, and this doesn't make us any income, and it can't get a rebellion. So I'm actually completely fine with that. Let's switch this to give us the influence per turn. Okay, and... yeah, we have 2 more turns of immunity, so we just need to get 250 influence to secure our spot there.
Defender of truth.
Sorry. The White Tower. Oh, we can start getting phoenixes now. Pick them up here. Do an Archmage of the Lore of High Magic since they're the highest level. We need to save influence though. Spell resist for enemy armies. That's not good. Was this just for high magic? Yes, just for high magic. Okay. Well. Oh, we can get mages now too. Sweet. I guess we can recruit them anywhere with Teclis' skills. But, do we have any free lords? I don't think so. Why from the Lore of Heavens is there only tier 2 guys? Like, do I get them for cheaper? We must get them for cheaper because of the recruit rank stuff. Oh, you're free though. We'll get you.
Defender of the Acid.
Do bonded service to reduce recruitment costs.
Give the word. Defender
I
of the
need
Acid.
4 phoenixes to get CARADRYAN. It's worth it.
Chosen. Wisdom awaits.
Teclis. Glamour of Hoeth. Life leeching is good for the power. Actually, let's do Wild Heart because this is power recharge. We've been running out of
Even
magic
I can improve.
before. We haven't got enough available winds of magic while we still have tons of reserves. Yeah, let's... oh, we can get Glamour of Hoeth now for him. Awesome. And he gives us the Sword Masters too for expert charge defense. Noble. Your skills unlock at rank 14. Okay, so let's spend points on melee defense. Let's get Cleanse Corruption since we are fighting Slaanesh now. For the moment, I'm going to switch this over to Influence because that's what we need right now. I'm not going to worry about production there. Let's get this going for more influence and control. Need to make some money though. Oh, that's right. We didn't do this. We didn't do this battle. It's mostly just Clan Rats and Skaven Slaves, so it shouldn't be too bad. Our last battle to wipe out this minor Skaven faction that has been a thorn in my side. Our Archmage of the Lore of High Magic coming in on our Eagle. Level 18, I think we could recruit her at, so we spent all those points to get access to some of the higher end spells like Fire Convocation. And she does have some Bound Chain Lightning. We'll try to use them to good effect. But our other army reinforcing is led by our Archmage of the Lore of Life. Got a bunch of Spearmen, Ship's Company, and Archers, although our melee units are a little bit damaged. We were able to replenish since we lost the settlement that we were trying to heal in to Changing of the Ways with Zinch. He gave himself our province capital, so Not too happy about that. But looks like we got Skaven Slaves making up the center with clan rats on either side, mostly with spears. Some in the back, though. Trying to kind of gauge and see what the Skaven are going to do. We don't want them to move in the middle of casting a really big, expensive spell that takes a long time to actually get going. So we'll try to see what they're going to do first. Our reinforcements coming in 30 seconds. Gives us a little bit of a reprieve. Let our Winds of Magic build up. I think we had around like 75, 80 total. The Archmage. I think waiting until we get our other units on the field. But Menace Below are most likely going to come as soon as those units get on the battlefield. The only reason they haven't come out yet is because we have no ground units. But literally the instant we get on the battlefield, I bet we'll get Menace Below. Yep. Luckily, we have our Archmage there to help out, and we can probably route this guy's quick enough that it won't be a problem. But for the Skaven, besides all the clan rats with spears, they have a fair amount of ranged units, actually. Several units of flingers, and I think some knight runners as well. Yeah, right there. So, a lot of units, actually. Probably around like 4,000, at least 4,000 Skaven. Mary's decided it's time, so we'll move forward and start to get some guys on there. Menace Below is still being a kind of a pain. Now it's time for the High Elves to show their true power when it comes to magic. This is why High Elves are like #1 with magic. The Slaughtered are super powerful. The Archmages are like the most well-trained. Have some really, really nice skills. Another Menace Below while we move our stuff in with our archers. I think we decided... yeah, we'll let them reposition first before we waste any of our magic. That way we can cast a lot of stuff all at once. Show the Safri when you go off. We'll also give a nice ward save anything that's still fighting over here. That's the second Menace Below, and I think the last one. We're in a province with low Skaven corruption, so not too many of those to deal with. And it's their last settlement, so we'll be dead and gone with after this. Try to clump them up, get some value out of those chain lightnings. Right here, mixes Skaven slaves and clan rats, but probably going to do a lot of damage, just instant death on a bunch of these guys. Fortunately for us, it does go this way instead of towards these other units, but that'll be okay. It was free spell. And here's the juicy part. Fire Convocation right through this big old blob. Boom! As it just roasts all of them. Like, just from the chain lightning and the fire convocation was just a whole big blob of Skaven corpses right there. But the rest of our units are moving into place now. Slow but steady. Archmage just gonna do the dirty work. The problem with high magic is that we really don't have spells for big groups of stuff besides Fire Convocation. You have Hand of Glory, or sorry, Soul Quench, which does some damage, but that's more like against a character most of the time, or artillery. The Chain Lightning is just balanced. We don't have infinite cast of that, but here comes our second Fire Convocation. I absolutely love the Phoenix spell. It's pretty sweet. Just look at them get melted. And another Chain Lightning coming in. Watch this, the kills rack up on this Archmage. 1,000. Oh, that's nuts. Just look at all the corpses right there from all the Skaven. They've like literally been turned into like mush because there's so many of them. 1,200 kills, not bad. Let's speed this part up because we're kind of just waiting for other units to get in. I didn't want to waste too much magic on Fire Convocation if we can do some cheaper spells like Awakening the Wood with our other Archmage. So she's going to move in and try to get a little bit closer. Not a lot of Skaven units left that aren't super heavily damaged, but there are some missile units left. the enemy warlord, still just waiting for something to get his teeth into. And his claws, I guess. He's our evil Master Splinter. I guess he's not the assassin one, but you get the point. Alright, we're still just waiting for stuff to move in. Archmage trying to get close enough to do some damage. The Archmage on the Eagle, though, can be very, very good, but does not have a lot of armor. Only 30 armor. With a teeny bit of missile resist, so if we're not careful, she would take a lot of damage very, very quickly. So, just about realized this a little bit too late. So we'll take probably about a quarter of our HP in damage over this short period. The Skaven built up a nice line again. See if we can start to make use of that. I think we'll focus more on magic with you now. Just kind of used to pick off some stuff in the back. But, ooh, there we go. Another one. That one grossed another good amount of units. We're up to 1450 kills. So 1,500. Maybe some more. But the glittering host of the High Elves are arriving. Got our spearmen. Ship's company. 3 of our spearmen are full health that we just recruited over the intern. The ship's company and the other 2 spearmen are quite damaged. Luckily for us, though, the archers are pretty much at full health. Awakening the Wood going down for a little bit of damage. And our Archmage trying to finish off some of these other units in the back. As the Skaven will now feel the wrath of the High Elf archers. They had a lot of numbers, but we whittled them down quite a bit. At this point, we're just trying to take out the enemy slingers, since they tend to be the units that have survived the most. Not surprised, but I'm going to throw Regrowth actually on our Lord, since she took a lot of damage on that. We'll use her to tie up some of these units right there. Not too worried about the damage from the clan rats. I'm more just want to try to hold them in place so we don't get overwhelmed on the sides. Clan rats have met the shield wall. Our phalanx. The ship's company will do pretty good. Well, the slingers still are doing quite a bit of damage. These guys are very annoying. And where are the Night Runners? They're around here somewhere. Yeah, they do a little bit more damage, a little bit more accurate. But the enemy warlord actually started to get some major damage onto our Archmage very, very quickly. She was basically full health. He was hitting her like non-stop. So, too scary for us. We're going to pull her out of there and get some Earthblood down. Archer's doing pretty good, but we're not taking out the enemy slingers quite as fast as I would hope. Another Awakening the Wood here will do a good chunk of damage. Weaken them out for our infantry to take out. Archers getting some good volleys. Yeah, the slingers have more spread out formations, so they don't take damage quite as easily from arrows. But more healing coming down. Enemy Warlord just being a real nuisance. He has pretty good stats, even for like level 2 or whatever he is. He has 66 melee defense? Holy crap. Part of that's from Tactician, which is a really good ability. But he still has 41 melee attack after losing 12 to Vigor, so he still packs quite a bit of a punch with 400. Not very much armor piercing, but it doesn't really matter against the Archmage who has no armor. That's why he was doing so much damage. We finally get the victory. And tons of kills for our Archmage. I'm very, very happy, but it was pretty sketchy sometimes for our characters. Well, our Archmage definitely got plenty of value. 2,700 kills. Well, that's the way you do it. And the Skaven faction is gone for good now. Holy crap. Yeah, we don't have enough of a range to make this into one army, unfortunately, so they're not going to get the bonus healing from being in the garrison.
Effortless for such as I.
I don't think I need this.
Master of
We can just get
magic,
basic
purest
spears and
sorcerer.
shields here.
I wield the
Let's get some
winds.
more archers.
High Elven Archmage.
And
Master of the White
Teclis, we've used that.
If you will.
Okay, I need to be careful on funds though. I think actually that other army. Where are you?
Defender of the Acid.
Let's not do that.
Child's play.
Let's put points into upkeep reduction. That'll help out quite a bit once we actually
High
get these
Elven
into a single
Archmage.
army.
Sea Helm.
Infinite knowledge is yours.
Secrets of the White Tower though. A high mage, and they'd be recruited at a really high level, I believe. They get a bunch of reserve capacity. Awesome. Barrier for high elf infantry. That's going to be amazing versus Slanesh. Yes, please.
High Lawmaster.
Orders?
Oh, what I should do, I just reminded me. Secrets of the White Tower, we should be able to replenish someone's movement range, I think. I think that was one of them. Yes, we're going to do that down here. Give you more.
Take no rest. You shall not need it.
Get you into a
Seeking a
single
trial.
army. You'll get more healing because of that. And we can get rid of one of our
Master
armies
Trained by the White.
to reduce our supply runs a little bit. Yeah, that's much better.
The Order of
Okay, we'll be able to get
Belshazzar.
Mist Mages in 3 turns. Alador. Nakari. Nakari's gonna be annoying though.
Master of the White Tower.
That's about the best we can do right now. So we'll leave it there. Oh, who leveled
You
up?
have use of my power.
Oh, I forgot about you. We get her at level 22, so
Winds
she's
of
already
magic.
immortal.
You have use of my power.
Let's get Cleanse Corruption, Scouting. I'm probably not going to use you for casting right away, so let's go for stuff down here. So the Safri Tempest is great. Let's get Magic Reserves, Arcane and Forging, Arcane Conduit, that's the big one. This one for the extra power reserves as well. And Hand of Glory. No, Apotheosis, that's healing. Oh no, I should have done one of the other ones.
If you say so.
Oh, don't worry about it too much though. Okay. There we go. Okay, we just need to have 250 influence and not have our seat taken. Okay, Nakari came up, well, further up north, but to our south. So that will hopefully let us take care of him. We should see if he has any of the new DLC units in his army. It looks like Alariel's campaign in the north did not go very well. I can't see her anymore, but I do see 2 Nakari
High
armies.
Lawmaster of the
On aggression, I'm not going to bother with Tyrannok. They don't like us anyway, and they've only got 1 settlement, and it's a gate, so they can't really do anything. Okay, we can get... We can spend influence and reduce defense building costs, spend money and get influence. We don't have the money to do that right now. Spend influence and get leadership faction-wide. I guess that's the best one because I don't want to spend this. We can get mages for free. And we actually get them at a higher level if we recruit them, so let's not do that. Okay, did our seat get taken? No! Oh, yeah, we had one more turn of immunity left. So yes, now we can get it. It's tier 3. We're immune to threats now. Awesome. Want to put a different lord here because they get... Oh, actually, this gives missile resist to phoenixes. We definitely want that on Teclis then.
Princess of Althwan.
Okay, these are going to be expensive, but I just need to recruit them. I don't have to keep them afterwards.
Boundless wisdom.
The most gifted. Master of high
Alright,
magic.
we're gonna go to war with Tzeentch pretty soon, so let's get ready for that. Build up weapons of magic
Lights of the
again.
moon.
Veteran Sea Guard.
And it's getting scary now.
Loyal subject.
Yeah, we're paying a lot in supply lines. Liked having this guy here. Well, I guess we'll keep him.
Lothern's legend.
Just because we're going to be going to war with Tzeentch pretty soon. What I should do, though, is I should use this opportunity to try to get some money from some island encounters. Okay, I don't want to fight a battle.
Nerves of it, Dilmar. Disembark here.
Come back.
Peace and
Teclis, we have an empty slot. We could get one of the new regiments of renown, the Company of CARADRYAN. These are the ship's company. They actually have great axes. The immune to psychology. I think they have martial mastery too. Yeah, they do. So they're actually pretty dang good. Nakari's army does have some armor. It has 2 things of chosen. Some devotees. Okay, we definitely want some armor piercing then.
Mage.
Oh, I guess the slots can be filled by our mage, though.
Your secrets are mine.
They don't really have a lot of large units. They have chariots, fiends. Chariots are basically dead, though.
Hoef's chosen.
We'll get rid of...
Maybe
One
of more
spearman?
use elsewhere.
As a spellcaster.
Actually, how much movement range do you have?
Spellcrafter.
I command the winds of magic.
I don't know if this mage will actually have enough movement range to join us. I don't
As you
think so.
say.
They do. I just don't know why.
I Lawmaster.
I don't know why it showed they could only go to here initially. Oh crap! I forgot to recruit the regiment of renown first.
The quest for knowledge continues.
I sense items of power.
Okay, but we'll get help from the garrison. We lose all of our ship's company. I think if we fight this, we can do better. We have healing. We have a lot of magic. We just really have to worry about the chosen, so we need to focus on them with magic. Oh, here we come, Nakari. We have the settlement garrison from one of Alariel's settlements coming to help us. But it's a pretty serious Slaanesh army. Of course, Nakari's leading the attack, and he's level 25. So he has been hitting the weights, apparently. He is very, very tough. Like, no armor? But for Slaanesh, he has 20% spell resist, 35% missile resist, and physical resist. So he's going to be able to take a fair bit of punch, and he used the Scepter of Stability for an extra 40% spell resist right there. So it takes basically nothing from that fireball. The Teclis is on the Phoenix now, on the burb. So we're going to use them to dish out some early damage. Elven Cultist on the Chaos War Shrine. I'm trying to remember what the Slaanesh War Shrine does. I think it gives damage over time. Yeah, it's like a Mortis engine as entities nearby die. But it has to be in melee in order to get that. We're kind of trying to bide our time, waiting for the reinforcements to come in and hopefully take most of the damage from the Slaanesh army, but yeah. Devotees of Slaanesh, these are a brand new DLC unit. These guys haven't got the best reputation so far in multiplayer, but I actually think they are better than they look. They have 20% physical resist, good missile resist, immune to psychology, Mark of Slaanesh for some bonuses like that. And then they get Murderous Euphoria. So this is like Murderous Mastery, but it's just for the single unit. So as they stay in combat longer, they get boosted damage and leadership. Chain Lightning kind of come down. We have our Chosen Slaanesh. These are actually one of my favorite looking guys. They look awesome. And we are just trying to decimate them early. Nakari, not waiting for anything. He and his mobility is coming straight for us. We don't have a lot of infantry, so we're trying to deal early damage. right now, bolt thrower, trying to target down some of this cavalry. The Hellstriders of Slaanesh are anti-large cavalry. They can do a lot of damage if we're not careful. Same with the Chaos Furies. They have very high armor piercing for a very cheap unit. So we've kept some of our Swordmasters and Spearmen in the back as a reserve. Try to nut down some of these guys, or at least slow them down enough where we can deal with them in melee. But here comes the Hellflared Chariots. These are pretty cool looking guys, but they run right into our spears, which is a terrible decision on their part. They will absolutely get shredded. But here comes Nakari. He is an absolute, like, scalpel. He will decimate anything he hits. He's coming after my Lore Master, who manages to evade the grasp. Here comes a Shards of Slaanesh, I think, which does massive damage. Ooh, right on the top of my ship's company. So, not great, but we do throw down an Avatok on Nakari. Just focus him down with missiles and our bolt thrower. Try to take care of him early. The Allied Elves coming over. Fortunately, I don't think they're going to be able to do a whole lot. Devoted Marauders with Hellscourge is doing some damage. Forsaken. Nakari finally goes down. But it still has Fiends. Still has two things of Chosen over here, plus the Devotees, which are just fighting our lower tier infantry, so they're really going to struggle. But we're just trying to get some spells into them. Fire Convocation does a lot of armor piercing, so hopefully we can roast off of these Chosen right there. Yes. Yes, my pretty, that's how you do it. Those Chaos Furies are definitely a nuisance, though. They almost took out one of my archers. And our Lord Master trying to finish off this cultist. Try to keep her in place while we continue to pelt her. I did manage to, I think, get some of my guys off the artillery. So unfortunately they're not shooting right now. I didn't notice that right away. But the archers are doing their work. On this side, Teclis helped clean up the Fiends, the Demonettes. This side, though, the Chosen still very, very healthy. 67 out of 80 guys. But victory is ours. Use this time to clean up some of these units and to heal our characters back up. That went surprisingly well for us. Netting down Nakari was a big win. I can't remember if we're allied with Alariel. I think I was in more need of money at the time, so maybe we do that. Here we are allied, cool. We still don't have a trade agreement, though.
Of Isha, what do you seek?
Why is that? You want me to pay them 9,000 for a trade agreement? Get lost. Holy camole, that was ridiculous. Ooh, this is really good. Character experience gain faction wide is awesome.
Your word is my command.
Got some levels up. Go into channeling stance. And we have enough scrolls to get another caster, probably. That'd be good. Okay, Lore of Heavens, they get battle reinforcement stuff and missile resist. Light gets reduced local recruitment duration. Speed. Okay, life. Forest spotting, which I don't care about, and battle healing cap plus 50%. Holy crap, that could be amazing on Teclis. Spell resist for cavalry, chariots, and mounted high elf lords. Unbreakable for all monstrous and beast units. That'll be good later on. Okay, metal. Sunring attacks for the entire army. Heck yes. Oh my god, that is so good. That's what we're doing. Oh,
I am in need of your craft.
What do you require?
Oh dang, I should have... Did I have enough... I didn't think about that. I should have looked at getting a higher recruit rank. Level 8's not bad. do scouting, cleanse corruption, and then play rust. I really like. Take care of that armor and anything we encounter.
No limit to my power.
Teclis. Okay, life leeching I'm okay without. I'm okay without this stuff, I think, for now. Post of Troy can be really good for the ward save and heal, but I think we can wait on that. Let's do some red line skills. Lore Master. Go and get some combat stuff of it. Oh, eventually? No. Finally. Okay, and the next 2 skill points we need to save so we can get both of these. Or whichever one we choose. I think we have enough cleanse corruption. Let's do magic reserves.
Sea helm.
You're gonna make the attack
Master
next turn over
of
here.
high magic.
I should have gave you a mage probably. But is there any invocation we want to use? Isha. Invocation of Vol. That actually we'll probably have to use that next turn because I don't think we have a siege attacker. I don't think you're a siege attacker on an eagle. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that next turn. See if there's any money we can spend to build something up.
Time is of the essence.
I looked at Teclis so I could go over there. Go look at him real fast. Since that's the area of concern. Okay, I think I let either Illyrian, Tyrion, or Ilariel retake the settlement that's just southwest of us. Because the Phoenix Gate's good because it's just a free province command. What? Hello?
Nerves of it, Dilmar.
Not happening.
2 armies plus a Wa?
You're not writing yet.
Man, we are just having like the worst luck. Okay, control, increased campaign movement range for us. Yeah, I'll need a siege attacker.
Disciple.
Let's see if we can make some money first. Oh, Tyrion already took that back. I don't think you'll have enough movement range to join right away.
Lore Master,
So
you have my aid.
are they in range to support?
No temptation, but
They are. Okay, as long as it's not a bad map. Teclis can win any battle with magic once he's strong enough. So we'll do it. Another tough battle ahead of us against Slaanesh. We got the Phoenix Gate garrison, plus the army that's occupying it, and a third army that was just outside that let us attack them and bring the others into the field. I'm gonna throw some early spells in Fireball on this Herald of Slaanesh with Teclis. Try to get some early damage with Flock of Doom. Nice thing about Slaanesh is they don't have a lot of armor most of the time, so Flock of Doom is very, very effective against most of the units. But we are going to try to group them up a little bit, get some more damage in. We are trying to avoid combat as long as possible with the rest of our stuff. We want to do as much damage with magic as possible because they have a lot of stuff to throw at us. The Lord who's occupying the gate is a Chaos Lord, and he's on a demonic steed, I believe. So we'll see that for the first time in this campaign. But he's got Slongors, Exalted Demonettes, everything's high rank too. But we throw it on an Overcast Net of Amatoc right there to lock all the stuff in place and then hit them with the chain landing at the same time. Frostart Phoenix is slowing them down so they can't escape, which that chain lightning did quite a bit of damage actually. Demonettes are still kind of healthy. Fiends of Slanesh wouldn't have taken much damage from that anyway, but able to deal with a lot of these early units. We have our Noble on an Eagle now, which I didn't realize at the start, so he was on a different control group, but he's going to come over and help now, along with their Tyrannoc chariots. Not the biggest fan of Tyrannoc chariots, but they've proved useful throughout our campaign so far. I'd like to get some Lion chariots at some point. Those are really, really cool. Very tanky, too. Yes, here comes the Reinforcing Armada. Holy crap, look at all this stuff. There's a lot of units. I forgot to get Teclis over there right away to just pelt this stuff with magic as it came in. So unfortunately, we're going to have a hard time. But here's the Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Slanesh on the Demonic Steed. The Boob Snake, as some people will call it. He's got access to our shadows. He's very, very quick though. 125 speed. He is a quick bugger. Phoenix just trying to tie up these Furies. We're just trying to get some of the stuff dealt with early so they can't get into our back line. Noble on his way too, but a lot of the stuff's getting into range now. Fiends we try to target down with the archers. We also have another Archmage, or not just normal mage actually joining us. We have our Mage of Fire, of course, but now we have a Mage of High Magic who's recruited at level 20. So she is immortal already, but we're getting her in Teclis' army mostly try to get more Scrolls of Knowledge. Teclis still doing some damage up here, trying to take out some of these infantry and things like that, Chain Lightning. But the Furies are kind of keeping us in place, which has been annoying. And we don't have the Potion of Troy on Teclis yet, so none of that Ward Save or Heal. But some Chaos Chariots coming in. This is the Regiment of Renown, the Sibilant Slaughtercade. I'm actually not sure what they have that's unique. They get Soul Hunters. Okay, so they get bonuses as they get kills, which they charge right into us. We'll get a few kills on our ship's company, but we have pretty good defenses. Right now our Lore Master just holding back the devotees, and we're using our Tyrannoc chariots to also hold back the Heralds of Excess, the Regiment of Renown Seeker Chariot. But now the Slanesh Horde is coming in full force. Hellstriders, absolute chads. These guys will demolish large stuff if they get their hands on it, like our chariots. And they have the Regiment of Renown version as well, the Internal Entourage. These guys, even more so than the other ones, will wreck whatever they get their hands on. They just, they have a lot to actually deal with us. Like, look at that charge. Like, this Lord is on a chariot with 110 armor. She took over half health and, like, almost dies, like, basically instantly. So Teclis is coming over to try and help. We net them down to try to get her out of there. Mage of Fire is not immortal yet, so that would really suck to lose her. But we'll throw it on the Chain Lightning on top. Luckily for us, our infantry is actually holding up very well to the hordes of Slanesh so far, actually. Chariot's still pushing in a little bit. But the Spearman and Ship's Company holding out. In the back, our Noble was trying to go after the Chaos Lord on his Demonic Steed, but just managed to evade us for a while, and those devotees are keeping us occupied. But Flockadoon coming down again. Teclis does have the Sword of Teclis now, so we're getting that extra spell mastery and damage. Chariot's still proven to be an issue, but big fire convocation there. Our High Mage just about going down as well. Survives with 200 HP. Teclis coming over to provide some more support. Hopefully keep her alive in just a second once we have regrowth again. But Fire Mage helping out the Tyrannoc chariots to trying to kill the enemy Regiment of Renown. Noble still going to try to pick that guy off. Teclis coming to help a little bit more. I'm very, very surprised at how well our infantry has held up too. Like, against Slanesh with all this armor piercing, they're doing very, very well. Swordmasters still taking a lot of damage though from these Demonettes, but we pulled them out just in time so our Chain Lightning doesn't kill our own guys. That would be a very, very bad idea. This Herald though, getting low. We're going to try to kill her off pretty soon, get rid of that, or make them take that leadership penalty. But The fire mage got a regrow, so she's pretty healthy. Our life mage, or high mage, sorry, still in the back, holding up. We're not going to throw her into melee. She has 348 HP. We'll get to heal her at some point. Lore Master has been using some Earthbloods every once in a while, but right now we're just trying to use magic to deal as much damage as possible. Chain Lightning and Flock of Doom trying to break some of these units. Leadership, Lore Master getting very, very low as well. 364, and finally we get the victory, but holy crap. We got very, very low on a lot of stuff. Like, barely kept some of our heroes alive. And we were going to try to chase this guy down and finish him off. Net him up for a little bit. But man, 109 speed, even when he's winded, is just crazy. Like, these things are so fast. It's like the nobles, when they're flying, are usually fast enough to catch pretty much anything, but not everything, so we are going to group up all of our characters and just try to get them healed up as much as possible with Earthblood and some regals. But very, very difficult battle. Woo! Fortunately, a lot of this guy survived. This guy was just, he's so fast. But we killed a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, some of the good stuff actually came back. But we almost lost some of our heroes too. Alright, I can probably win the next battle without most of the units in our army, just with Teclis. Because we only really took damage is because they ignored Teclis, so. Let's level him up real fast. Let's get Potion of Troy. That's free heal and ward save for you. Then Glamour of Hoeth, 10 melee defense and physical resist is actually not nothing. I don't really feel like I need to worry about those right now. Smoke and Mirrors. Actually, no, let's do Life Leeching. We were at the point of almost running out of magic.
Even I can improve.
Lore Master. More melee defense, make you tanky. Alright, for our noble, so Guardian gives you Guardian, of course, and increased replenishment rate for the army, and ward save for the Lord. Sweet. Magic attacks, armor piercing. Hit points, figure loss reduction, bonus first large, ward save for you, and wound recovery time. And we get Martial Mastery and hold the line. So Martial Mastery will buff up your melee attack by 6. Hold the line increases your melee defense by 5. I feel like this one's better. The replenishment's really, really important. The mages. I'm going to get Arcane Conduit so we can never run out of magic. For you, let's try to get... I guess just get Missile Resist and Spell Resist for now.
The city is crumbling.
And okay, if I auto-resolve it, oh, they get one of my archers.
Battle calls me.
I think I'm actually okay with that.
Steady hand.
It's only the basic units. Loot and Occupy for the heal and the money.
My infinite knowledge is yours.
You'll come join next turn.
Winds hearken to me.
We need to worry about the south again. We'll just do these guys since they're one turn. Oh, we have Scylla. We have our Merworm Regiment of Renown.
Knowledge.
Teclis, let's do... Actually, yeah, we don't rely on units as much. Let's do
My
blue
power
and stuff.
grows.
Horn come from trade. Melee defense. Foe Seeker. Now we need to look at our other stuff down here, because I didn't even think about this.
Sound judgment.
They have a 4th army coming too.
Lothan's legend.
Oh, and we're not going to be able to get our Miss Mages in time. We have a garrison here from the High Elf Outpost from Tyrion,
Protecting
though.
Ulthuan.
Alright, what do they have?
I'd rather eat a squig.
Savage Orcs. This is all nasty stuff.
No.
Master
I think we
of
definitely
sea
want
and sky.
armor piercing and guardian on the white lines is great. The Signs of Mathon are fantastic for the ward save. Company of Calendrian are great. Let's get Silek One Eye. Regenerating monster would be really, really nice. That's spending so much money though. I'll look at this stuff first.
Master of high magic.
So we need to do this to get the... This will also help in the siege battle because we'll get Val's Anvil. This will give us siege attacker. Okay, Reaver Bow is great for a ranged character, which we don't have at the moment. Kind of authority, control, armor, physical resist. It gives melee attack and leadership. Okay, that one's probably going to be really good. Magic stuff, ward save. Okay, let's do this one. And we're going to give it to our...
Boundless wisdom.
Wait, is there a Zinch army there to besiege us right now? No, there isn't. Okay, so let's make the attack. Hey, me lizardmen! Get a trade agreement too. Nice thing about this too is that we will get Teclis' last magic item. Okay, I'm not gonna loot it though.
Poet's disciple.
Yeah, Scroll of Hoeth. Really awesome. Reduces cooldown on spells.
Master of high magic.
Okay, this lord is immortal now. Spell resist for the army will be really good. Since we're going to be fighting Zinch. And
Hero of the Asser.
yeah, we need to hold Dawn's Light, or Fortress Dawn, because I need that to get Mist Mages. Let me click on it. I just need to put everything I can afford in there right now.
Capable sailors are always welcome.
Maybe that was a bad idea.
Sail the skies.
Paying 1,000 in upkeep. Do we have another lord that I'm like not thinking about? Oh, we have you. That's right. Oh,
Your request?
but I need you to get CARADRYAN. We're 2 away.
Trained by the White Tower. Listening.
So I'm just gonna have to forego stuff with Teclis' army. I don't have a mage here yet, so I should do that.
Protecting Alpha.
Although we probably won't get there in
Acting
time
upon it.
to do. Are there any good action abilities we can do? Those are all... Ooh, actually, what about a... Cataclysm spell? Speed, local recruitment duration. Man, that would be nice to have with that eagle guy. You know what? I'll do that. You're not going to be able to put a mage in that army anyway. So we are going to get that mage right. Oh gosh, I always mix up the two. Must have been light mage. Yeah.
Come, dispel the darkness.
Okay. I started to switch this over to reduce recruitment
We
bonuses,
stand ready for
but now we'll get them in. What?
You
Does
have
not
whispered
affect.
my power.
Oh, it's for the army. Okay, we'll have you wait a turn. So you have to be in the army. I thought it was a
The
local
Emperor
province, but
answers to
guess
me.
not. Actually, no, I don't need that much cleanse corruption. Oh my goodness. Spending money left and right.
By the white tower, grant me your sight.
We might be able to sell the gates. If we sell the gate to Laria, how much will it give me?
What brings you here?
Unicorn gate. Still won't trade with us? Okay, the alliance can wait, I think. Let's take money and the trade agreement.
The time is now.
Because she'll build that up for us anyway, and then we'll get it back at some point.
The Phoenix King welcomes all. Cultured or
244. Sure, I need all
If
the
you
money I
wait.
can get right now. You're about to die anyway, and I'm already at war with those people. So give me your 127 gold.
The galleon's
We do peace with you for now?
only offers
How
death.
much money do I have, actually? I have 6,000.
What orders?
I hear the Cadenas.
Master of sea and sky.
Having magic against savage orcs would be nice.
The most gifted.
Right, I can probably consolidate your forces a little bit. That'll save us some money.
Infused by Hoet's wisdom.
The Order of Belshazzar.
Well, that's about the best we can do right now.
I bring Azurian.
We're gonna need some of this money to purchase phoenixes. I think we just hold off on spending money. Actually, let's sell this back. That's something I
have
did
heard tales
forget.
of your kind. Please speak.
Where's the thigh? That's the one I want? No, Avathir, that's the one I want to sell. You'll pay me 3,000 if I do a military alliance. Still the same, okay.
Wise indeed.
This will get me closer to actually just confederating you, since I don't have to do it through the patronage of the realms.
The people are restive.
Let's upgrade this stuff that's going to make some stuff. We don't need that one.
Yes.
Time is of the essence.
I can sell this next turn.
You require assistance?
Okay, sounds like a plan, I think. I might just give this guy even more units. I need to hold on to this place. These two aren't going to be much
Join
use, but
us and become a helm one day.
let's kit him out for this as well. Crown of Authority, that's going to give the leadership for the army and better melee stats and armor. Dragon Scale Shield. This isn't a bad item, but let's go for a better blue. Armor of Caldor. That's very good. Okay. I think the leadership for the army is more important than giving him more armor. But he already has bonus versus large. Magic attacks. Magic attacks might be really useful. Tormentor Sword. Okay, this one actually, Tormentor Sword is really good because it reduces melee attack and it gives us magic attacks and fear. I'm going to fuse these though. Hopefully we get something good. We'll have the Seafarer. Campaign movement range. Where's my other Archmage? Let's give her that so she has more movement range.
Nerves of it,
Okay,
Dilmar.
talisman. This is the only talismans we have. Okay, sacred incense gives us miss resist, bigger character aura leadership, a barrier. I think we go for a better blue talisman, like talisman of preservation. Exactly what I was hoping for. An enchanted item. Radiant's Way Shard, unfortunately, is not very useful on you, but it is useful on you. The extra movement range in the Vanguard deployment.
Sail the skies.
The enchanted item, I guess we just have this one. Raven Keeper, okay. It's the best we got, dude.
Great relics for great
Hopefully it's
times
enough.
of need. Veteran Sea Guard. Peace and strength.
I think we've moved everyone else.
Poised valor.
We're just waiting a turn for you. That's right, we're waiting a turn for you. Give us the influence.
There is no limit to my power.
Give us... Can we get extra campaign movement range? No. So take the influence also. Man, that war declaration from the Greenskins. Oh, and they were... The problem was they declared war and they were like already on their way down too. This is where you need to be Tyrion, where you can like summon enemy armies. Or not enemy armies. Summon friendly armies. Yeah, having magic there would be killer. Oh, I just thought of something. I don't remember if we still have the Archmage of the Lore of Life. Because I could swap her out. That way we have access to healing. They might not attack right away. Okay, we actually get her back this turn too. Yeah, that's much better.
Legend.
Oh, and we got super lucky. He lost his wah. Yeah, we'll definitely need magic to be able to deal with all the savage orcs.
We need not fear our
So we'll steal all of his items. Do you already have magic attacks? No, you don't. And we get an arcane item. Causing fear, terror is good, plus the Ember Trance. Alright, I think that's the best we're going to get with you.
Elven Archmage.
We're not high enough level to get the Bound Chain Lightning. That would have been really, really good. But Awakening the Wood will be good because it's cheap. Life Bloom, Earthblood, Shield of Thorns. Okay, do they have much armor? Oh no, they still do have the Wah. Crap. Okay, let's just see what's in the Wah. Okay, not a whole lot of armor actually, so I probably don't need.
Take flight.
Not happening.
Well, there's below.
You're not right in the head. Limitless talent.
Do we need regrowth? Are Murworm heals on his own? I don't think so.
Master of magic.
So what should we spend it on? The 10% ward save I think is going to be important. And is there anything good for siege defenses? Casualty replenishment. Leadership for spears and archers. Melee defense for ship's company and Lothar Seaguard. Oh, that's actually the one we should do. More melee defense, income from ports, which is good, but then ship's company, Lothar Seaguard, that will benefit 4 units in the army. Okay.
Let me think about it. No.
And let's get your Phoenixes recruiting.
Grant me
We come into turn, which is great. Alright, we can move Teclis out. Let's besiege Tor Adlec.
No temptation but
Yeah.
flesh.
FRAY.
before they can recruit more units.
Awaiting orders.
The metal mage will come and join. Oh, good for us, actually. So they're actually going to retreat out of the port.
Orders?
I will give you victory.
What do you require? I sense items of power.
Your affair. Feel my
I should just be able to auto-resolve
powers
that.
are needed here.
Wait, what died? What died? What died? What died? No, my chariots! Okay,
Defender
that stinks.
of the
Let's move this other army.
Archmage.
March you to the settlement. I guess not quite the settlement.
Purest sorcery.
Oh, that's right. We were going to sell the Phoenix Gate.
What matters do you wish to lay before the Everqueen?
Military alliance.
Serving the gods.
Oh, I should see if I can. Oh, let's say I should see if I can borrow someone's army. But nothing's really close by to actually be useful.
Defender of the Everqueen.
Unless, like, I want to.
Protector.
I will hear you gladly. Speak without fear.
Just request an army. I don't have enough allegiance to take that one. Say just to send them out towards the Dreadfleet, the Galleon's Graveyard. What about with my other allies? That's 18. Okay, 64. Can't really take any of the other ones.
If you say so.
So we're just gonna have to hope for the best. Get Student of the White Tower. No focus mine for the enemy success. Shouldn't.
High Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Okay, we have this one for good. We need Tirnock. Tirnock, and then we can confederate. Or Illyrian, not Tirnock. Then we can confederate Tyrion. We'll need 290 total to get it all at once.
Princess.
I bring Azurian's fire.
Alright, just hope for the best. See if they attack right away, whether we get one more turn. I think they'll attack this turn, because Warzag will be in range to support. Yeah, going for the landmark instead of the garrison was probably a bad idea. I didn't think we'd gonna be attacked by like 4 armies. Okay, hopefully that's another army and not Warzag's. So he's just waiting. But this episode's gone on really long. I was hoping to get CARADRYAN. Oh no, we will actually. We will. CARADRYAN! Yes, Captain of the Phoenix Guard. Sweet. Oh my goodness, that makes me so happy. We get more Lord in here recruit rank. Alright, and before I forget, I'm going to get rid of this army.
Princess of Ulthwan.
So we don't have to pay for it. The mage will start coming this way. And I'll reset your skill points. But that is a great spot. Well, not a great spot, but it's where we're going to end episode 4. I'm really excited to be able to show him off and be able to see some of his skills. We'll check that out in episode 5. So thank you guys so much. Have a great day.